It's cracking YouTube. We back, man. As y'all can see, I got the car out of the garage and we actually moved it today so we can actually start trying to clean up this garage because I got this floor and everything else just filthy. Like I'm gonna power wash it out, man. I got this whole garage floor coated because they said it wouldn't stain, but that's a lie. It's staining, so we gotta get all this cleaned out, power washed up, cleaned up. But anyway, I want to show y'all. I was able to get the car out of the garage today. Got everything done, suspension wise in the front for now. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I did not replace the right front upper control arm because after replacing the left one, I was like, man, you know what? It'll be all right. I checked the ball joint, it was good. All the bushings, they a little rotted, but they were still good. They ain't fell out, so that'll be something for another time. I was just tired of kicking and screaming with it, so I went ahead and got that joint out. Got everything done. So y'all, kind of what it's looking like. I still got so much stuff to do. I just haven't really got done to it because, like I said, I'm busy all day with being a parent and everything else. But as y'all see, man, I tried my best to get a bunch of this stuff cleaned up. I did the best I could. I'm not gonna make it like super crazy like show car because this car is gonna get driven a lot and all that stuff's not important anyway. So as y'all see, I wound up having to change out this tie rod end bolt, and the crazy part is I had to buy a brand new tie rod to get on there, even though this tie rod is brand new, because this nut right here, let's see if we can get the camera to focus. As y'all see, like, man, the threads just didn't want to do right. Ain't focusing, but yeah, the threads didn't want to do right, but threads on the tie rod weren't messed up, so we just threw a new castle nut on and got it right. We got all these cotter pin brakes in, backing plate bolts are in. I went ahead last time when I started this and put the new steering damper in just because the old one wasn't doing anything. I may end up putting a new idler arm and pitman arm on her. I don't know. As of now, I really don't know, so we'll see. We got the brackets trimmed in gold. Like I said, I'm about to touch some of this stuff up. As I was kind of just trying to get through it. Wasn't really preparing to spend a lot of time on it because I need to get it back together to drive it with the rest of the crew. Got a bunch of guys that we putting together, man. A bunch of my co-workers got cars. One of my little young partners, he just grabbed a GTO and he don't know how to drive a stick, but he said he'll learn to drive because he got such a good deal on that GTO. So I would have did the same thing, but anyway, I've seen the suspension on it. I gotta get my adjustments made to how high I want it in the front, how tall, before I try to align it this weekend. I'm gonna take it to work and throw it on the rack and go from there. Cause it's actually, I think I can go a little bit higher on the front. I think I'm gonna go just a little bit higher. I don't know what I got there, maybe 2 inches or probably 1.5 inches between the tire and the top of the, that's something on the front of the wheels, and the top of the fender. So y'all let me know what y'all think. It's starting to come along real nice. And I made my mind up. I was gonna tell y'all about this 305. I'm not gonna put a single dollar into this 305. I was gonna do new head gaskets, intake manifold, all that other stuff. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna take the money, save up, and if I'm gonna just actually drive this car until that motor quits. And when it quits, we just gonna stick a 6.2 in it. 6.2 with probably an 8-speed, if we can. If it starts getting into that expensive side of stuff, man, we just gonna go ahead and go with a 6.2 with a 4L60 and just call it good. But I'm starting to feel a little better. I ain't as much under the weather as I was, but everything coming along. I think next we're gonna start these right here because as I drive, I'll tell y'all what's annoying. There's this piece is missing right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all those replaced next. And then we're gonna start, like I said, just the final, like, finishing touches on the other stuff. I talked to one of my paint guys, and he was like, he said something like what I could do to this hood. He was like, you could do like a, he called it a, I forgot what kind of primer he said it was. If y'all painters watching this, tell me what he said. He said it's a primer you can put on this and pretty much just paint over the flaws without repainting the whole hood. He said it's not one of those just deals. He said, I forgot what he said, but he said the trunk lid gonna have to be completely like busted down. He was like, it's gotta be evened out. He said they're gonna have to pretty much strip it, sand it, just to fix that. He said just make it straight. But he said it still shouldn't be that expensive anyway. So hopefully he telling the truth about that, which I believe him, man. He's a stand-up dude and he knows what he's talking about. He's been painting for a long time. But I definitely, this weekend, we're gonna get the alignment done. We gotta get the Camaro cleaned up. I've been driving that every day because as y'all see, the STS is gone. My little partner, man, he said something to me at work and it was weird. He made me put my money where he pulled up with the money. So the STS is gone. His sister needed a car and I threw a price out there. I didn't even want to sell a car, but they showed up with the money and I was like, well, you know, I gotta be a man of my word. So I just been daily in the Camaro for now. We're gonna actually get something else soon, just a daily drive. Cause like I said, my dailies don't gotta be nothing special. I just take it back and forth to work. It literally goes about 20 miles a day. So I'm looking for a new daily. I think I'm gonna give me a DTS this time. I've been talking to a few people about buying a DTS, but people don't realize I know DTS is like the back of my hand. So when I text you a question and you try to tell me you don't know, knowing damn well that thing's got oil spots in your driveway, you know, it's one of them deals where I don't wanna waste my time or waste your time. So, you know, let's just figure it out. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for either a DTS or a second gen CTS, one of those two, for me to drive on a daily basis and just make sure it's legit, so, and everything is good. But anyway, man, do appreciate y'all for staying locked in with me. We got to get this probably tomorrow. We're gonna get it and we're gonna try to adjust all four corners to get it, the car stands perfect how I want it. Do an alignment on it. And once we get the alignment done, I think the suspension will be all wrapped up on this car. We're just gonna stay on it, keep grinding, keep everything coming, and make sure that it's what I want. And as far as right now, it's exactly what I want. So I appreciate y'all for checking in, man. We're just gonna keep grinding on this car, keep making the progress on it. And y'all let me know, man. If y'all in the OKC area, tell me a cleaner Cadillac than this one. I know there's one. Man, he's a good dude, man. He's got a blue Coupe de Ville, 79 Coupe de Ville. It's pretty clean. On 22-inch wires. I got 24-inch wires. So y'all let me know. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff, man. I appreciate y'all for checking in again with me, and we'll see y'all in the next video.